It's Wednesday, and here we are in the slightly new setting of my living room. Bookshelf behind me. That my mum's books mostly, but I can pretend. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to say hi to Emily, and I liked you for this video. It was the suspense was killing me when you were reading that, trying to work out whose challenge it was. I was just like, oh my god, who's it going to be? And it was me. But unfortunately, I only watched that video today, so I have not as yet completed your challenge, or Kate's from Monday. But I have good ideas for them. I think that I might use some sort of Scottish fairy tales because they're really awesome and gory for Kate's challenge. But I don't know about yours yet, Emily. And I'm also very depressed today because I was grounded yesterday because I didn't get in until 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's slightly gutting, but I'll get over it because it's sunny today and it's summer and I'm happy because of that. But anyway, the author of the day today is Annette Curtis Claus, who wrote Blood and Chocolate, which is like about werewolves and stuff. And I read this entire book in about 2 hours. Seriously, it didn't take me long at all because it's just so good. I just couldn't put it down. So yeah, that was cool. And I have actually done a challenge from, I'm not sure how long ago this is from, but I found it and I don't think I read it before. So I think Kate said it is about anarchy. So yeah, this is it. You ready? He whispered in my ear, making the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Always have been, I sighed, risking a glance back at him. He was closer than I thought, crouched down beside me, trying to get a better view of the street from behind the wall. Though they couldn't be seen, I knew there were at least 3 other pairs situated along the road, ready and waiting for our signal. The tension in the air around me clung to me like a shroud. I could hardly stand it. My hand shook a little, so I pulled the handgun from my pocket and cocked it. I was about to pull the trigger when I felt a hand over mine on the gun. Are you sure about this? He asked, and I could hear his voice shaking as much as my hands were. What, you're chickening out? I scoffed, with more confidence than I felt. It's not like we're fighting against anybody in particular. It's like we're undoing everything that's been done in the last year. And who says we're going to do a better job than last time? He said. Oh God, I muttered and shook his hand off. Once again I was about to pull the trigger. This time he pulled my arm back, trapping it behind my back so as to incapacitate me. I struggled against him furiously, unable to understand his reluctance. He'd been at the forefront of our cause from the beginning. We would fight the anarchists and restore order to this country. We would save the people from themselves. Rose, what if we're the bad guys here? He asked, refusing to relinquish his hold over me. What a time to be asking this, I exclaimed. Well, the anarchists, they're not trying to control anybody, are they? Are they really so bad? I could see that he wasn't going to drop this easily. I made no response and analysed the situation carefully. I still had a few more minutes in which to make the signal, which was a single gunshot followed by a change in our position. The gun was still in my hand, albeit being held behind my back. I could still reach the trigger. The only thing was, the barrel was pointing directly at him. Could I do it? So yeah. I noticed that most of my challenges end in somebody being shot. I think it's my slightly fatalistic nature or something. I don't know, but they seem to, don't they? People just die. Oh dear. Well, anyway, I'm going to set a challenge, and yes, the challenge is to write about art. Interpret that how you will, and that is 161. That's Kate, because you keep setting me challenges, damn it. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Sarah.